Hello everybody, happy Sunday. Welcome back to my channel. This is Brittany with Budgeting with a Ginger, and I am super excited to have you here with me today. I hope that you guys are all having a great weekend so far. Let me know down below how your weekend is going. Is anyone like me dreading going back to work on Monday because it's our first full week back in a couple of weeks? Because that's how I feel. But let's go ahead and get right on into it. I'm excited for today's video because we're going to be working on our long-term challenges. So challenges that will take us probably a couple of months, if not the whole year, to finish. So yay. But first, before we get into that binder, we're going to work on our 1 month ahead. So this binder is, the inserts here and the 1 month ahead dashboard come from Nori with Norelis Budgets. And the way that I do this is I bring $5 per each category every week. So that totals up to $55. So I have $55 here in fives, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, and 55. So once a category is fully funded, it's $5 will roll over into the category behind it. And I have my categories done in order by lowest to most expensive. So subscriptions is our lowest monthly bills. This is a couple of subscriptions, not just one. And then our highest being the mortgage at $2,100. So let me see here. Okay, sorry. So $5 for subscriptions, but it is fully funded. So it's $5 would roll into the next category, which is a storage unit. It would get $5, but it is fully funded. So we're gonna flip. Internet would get $5. It is fully funded. So we're gonna flip. Another $5 for utilities, but utilities are fully funded. And this is our gas and water bill. So that's $20 for the 4 categories. And now that brings us to electricity. So it would get $5, and it's also gonna get the $20 for the 4 categories ahead of it that have already been completed. So I'm going to pull the money out of electricity and count it up and see what we have and if we have met our goal of $250. And that's a little high for our electricity bill. Our house is very well insulated. Anyway, but I would rather it be higher than lower and have more money saved than not enough. So let's see what we have. We have 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 25, 35, 45, 50. So perfect. That rollover money from the categories that are already completed makes it so we can finish off our next category. So that is super exciting. I am going to get these lightning bolts colored in here. I did not pull a purple. Yay! And I've been doing this for a couple of months. I believe I started it in September or October. And you guys, the money adds up so quickly. Like, it's shocking how quickly we've been able to save this money. And of course, bring what fits your budget. $5 a week per category fit my budget. So that's what I bring. But if you can only bring $1, bring that in because it definitely adds up quickly. So I will definitely get this money back to the bank to put my high yield savings account. There you will see some prop money, like this envelope already has some prop money in it. So there's a mixture of prop money and cash in here. Okay, so every category from here on out will now get $5. So let's see what that brings us to in each category. 1, 20, 45. So each category will now have 145. And you guys know I'm going to use my calculator. So 145 divided by 11 is 13. So we have 4, 8, 12. So we can color in a 13th icon here. Yay, I love coloring in the icons. And then next week, when we come and do our 1 month ahead, all the money that for these categories is going to snowball into our Capital One card. Once this is paid off, I will reallocate the money. This is what we are working on the hardest to get paid off. Did I add the money? 145, yeah. So everything now should have 145. So 145 divided by 19 is 7. So that's 6 and 7. We cannot color off an icon here, but we will stuff it with its $5. 30, 60, 90, 120, 140. So we can color off another icon here. No, we cannot. I can't do math. What did I say each envelope's going to have? 145, right? Yeah, so 145 divided by 30 is 4. I can't color an icon. I don't know what. 30, 60, 90, 120, 150. Duh, Brittany, you have to count correctly. All right, so then 145 divided by 23 is 6. So no icon can be colored in there. That's okay. And then definitely can't color in one here. And then definitely can't color one in here. So that is our $55. When an envelope gets $100 in cash, I then take it to the bank and deposit it into my high yield savings account. So that is our 1 month ahead. Love it, love it, love it. Love seeing that grow. Okay, so now we are going to get into our long-term savings binder. And the way that I have done this is I have, the front is challenges. I have yearly challenges in here, monthly challenges, and then some scratchers in the back. So there will constantly be money moving in and out of this binder depending on the challenge. This beautiful hot pink binder is from Becca with Becca Budget 777. I just love it. And the dashboards and the envelopes are made by me. So it says, you do not wake up and become the butterfly. Growth is processed. And then it says 2026. So we're just gonna get started. I have all of the longer term savings toward the front. And then in the back, I have some 2026 New Year's challenges that if we get to them, great. But if not, you know, no big deal. They're like $50, $60, $70 challenges. So first up, we have our challenge from Becca Budget 777, and it is her sticker challenge. And the way that I'm gonna do this one is I'm not going to set each icon as a certain amount. I have these roll call cards. They're Kimmy from Beijing Girl Budgets or Kimmy's Budgets on Etsy. They are her cute little panda roll call cards. That's hard for me to say. I have to slow it down. And what I'm gonna do is I shuffled them, and on the backs are different die. And we're just gonna pick one, and then we will roll that numbered die each week. So for example, ooh, we got a D12 for this week. So let me find my D12. That's a D10. That's a D20. Here it is, our D12 right here. And that's a 3. So this week we will be adding $3 in for our first January icon. And how many Sundays are in January? There are only 4. So one of the weeks we're gonna have to do 2. So we will go ahead and do that this week. Ooh, and then our next roll call card is a D20. So let's grab that out. So 3 and 6, so $9 coming in for the first 2 icons. And look how cute the little stickers are. They're snowmen mugs, and I just love them. So we did 2 weeks because there are only 4 Sundays. I need my little tweezers. I have little needle point tweezers, I think is what they're called. And we're gonna use these so I can make sure that I sticker these correctly. I just love this challenge. I love stickers, love them. And again, this isn't allocated toward anything. I think when challenge is finished at the end of the month, I will randomize it into my different longer term sinking funds. So emergency, my home sinking fund. What else is there? My pet emergency fund, so things like that. So $9 coming in to get this one started. And I like the doing the roll call cards and rolling different die each week, because then we could save any amount. It's not a set amount. It makes it exciting for me. So next up, we have a challenge from Lindsay with Bookish Mama Budgets, and it's her year of boo and savings. And it says year-long roll and save challenge. How it works: each month use the die type assigned for that month. So January is a D3. Every Friday, we're doing ours on Sunday, Roll your designated die once per week. Save the amount of dollars shown on your die. Record the savings. At the end of each month, total your savings before moving on to the next die type. Continue until you've completed all 52 weeks. And then it says optional twists. If you roll the same number 2 Fridays in a row, double the second week savings. I think we're going to do that. That's fun. On the last Friday of each month, add an extra roll if you'd like a bonus boost. So that's what we are gonna do. I think it's super cute. It's a year of these little savings ghosts, and the first month, January, is only a D3, and so we're gonna be adding 3 for this one. And again, we're gonna go ahead and do 2 because we're doing ours on Sunday, and there are only 4 Sundays, and we got a 3 again. Yay, the most savings. So we're gonna be adding 6 to this one. Oh, and I forgot to say, my friends, I have $300 that I am working with today. I don't think that I'll have that much every week, but that's what I budgeted for this week. So that's what we're bringing. All right, next up we have our slice challenge from Mel with Mystic Budgets. And I originally put that I was gonna do each slice here. So if you look in the numbers, there are slices for $2, but I think I'm gonna also use the roll call cards and roll, and then that way we don't know what we're gonna save, and it's gonna be exciting. So I don't know if you can see on my cash tray here, these are the 2 cards that we've already used, and I'm just gonna roll another or pull another one. So that's a D8. Oh, and that's a 1. So let's get 1 piece colored in here. And the amount that we will save will vary depending on what we roll. Okay, so that D8's going there. Let's pull another one, a D6. I don't even have a D6 out yet. That's a 2. I originally had assigned these as $2 a piece, and then I decided that I wanted to use the roll call cards and make it. It's exciting for me. I like these cards. I watch Kimmy play with them on her channel all the time. So, okay, we got D6 again. And that's a 5. So let's grab a 5. Kimmy uses these for everything, and I love watching her play with them. So I was like, oh, I want to use them. I bought them a long time ago. I've had them for a while and have just never really used them. So I'm putting them to good use. Let's go one more time. And we got a D4. So we need to grab a D4 here. And that's a 1. Okay, let's grab the yellow. I'm using my neon colors here. I think it's super cute. All right, let's stop there. And we are adding $9 to this challenge today. And again, I might change my mind with how I'm doing this. I don't have these assigned toward anything. I'm just going to randomize it. Like if this challenge finishes in March, then at the end of March, we'll randomize it into my long-term sinking funds. I hope that makes sense. All right, next up we have our Sunday savings from Karen with the Faithful Dash. I'm grabbing it. I should have had this out. So what this is her Sunday scripture savings for 2026. And each month has the Sunday listed and a scripture. And at the back here, it tells you what you will save each month. So January will save 58, February 46, and at the end of this, we will save a total of 803. So let's grab a pretty marker. Let's do a pretty pink. So for January, the first Sunday of January is only $4. So we're gonna color this in and save our $4. And if we have money at the end that we don't know where, like we've gone through everything and we only have a couple bucks left, I might come back and put it and start chipping away at some of these bigger numbers because that just would make me feel better. So we'll see. So $4 coming into this challenge. And the scripture this week is, God saw all that he made, and it was very good indeed. And that comes from Genesis 1:31. So if you know, that is the story of creation, the creation story. Love it. All right, so we are done with that one. I'm going to set this off to the side and let that dry. And next up, this is the only challenge that, where is it? Uh-oh. You guys, I should have been more prepared with these books. Huh. Hello. Oh, it fell. This is the only challenge that is rolling over from 2025. We went ahead and started this one, I think, in November. And it is Nori's Save 2026 and 2026. And I think we have like $200 and something in here. So, and I have a mini assigned to this. So that's what this is. So this is a $30 mini that finished in December. So before we do anything, we're going to put this $30 into the book. And there is a page in here that has 25s. 25 is the highest number in here. And we are going to save, I'm going to break that or put that 10 and grab 2 5s. And we're going to put 25 in here. That's what my minis are going toward. This is this page here will save 500. And then let's do one of the 5s out here for our $30 from our mini. Perfect. So I guess I didn't need to put that. I could just take the 10. Never mind. Okay, and then what I'm doing to play the book each week is I'm rolling. There are 12 pages in this book, I believe. I love it because the pages are low income. Yes, 12 pages. And we are rolling our D12. So that is page 7. So we will flip to page 7. And this is a dollar an icon page. So let's go ahead. Wow, I didn't know I had any of those markers. Let's go ahead and save $5 on this one. So we will do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we will add another $5 and let's go again because the first 30 was from a mini, not from our savings today. And that is page 4. So we'll flip back to page 4 and let's go ahead and color in. Dun, 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 dun. Let's do purple and we'll just do 2 for this page. Like I said, all the pages in this book are very low income friendly. There's the 25s, I think, is the biggest amount, and that's why I have a mini going to that. But I love it. Like this is a save 32. All right, page 3. So let's flip back there. This is also dollar savings. So let's see what we've added. That's the 30 that from the mini. So we've only added 7. So let's go ahead and do another 5 on this page. So I'll put that back and grab a 10. So let's go. What color? What color? It's not that hard. Okay. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Perfect. And let's go one more time. I like playing in here. It's fun. Oh, page 12. So let's see. Page 12 is a $40 savings. And let me see here. That's 4. Let's put $1 back and grab a 5 and color this one in. Perfect. So we'll stop there. I'm not sure, this is a brand new binder, so I'm not sure how the savings, how the money will go. And I want to make sure to hit every challenge, you know, yada, yada, yada. So let's see what we have in here so far. And like I said, this is rolling over from a little bit of savings that we were able to add. Put those 2 5s back, grab a 10 there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 that we were able to add in 2025. I'm confused what year it is. So we have 255 in our high yield savings, and then in cash we have 20, 40, 50, 60, 75, 76. So we have $331 in this challenge so far. Yay! Yay, yay, yay. All right, so that is that book. Next up, we have our 12 months of savings. And what this is a collaboration with these lovely ladies. Everyone created a challenge for each month. I did December. There are 3 challenges per month, and I'm not going to do this by month. Like, I'm not going to do January's and January's. I'm just going to randomize the whole thing and do it that way and see what it saves us. So let's roll the D12, and that is 4. So January, February, March, and April. And the first one in here is April showers bring May flowers, and this is from Budgeting with Lysandra. Let's just make each of these $2. So let's do blue. This is a big collaboration. Each month has, so 2, 4, and 6. Each month has 3 challenges, so I don't want to go super crazy and make this super expensive. So we are going to add $6 to this one. Perfect. I wasn't sure how to do this, but I like doing it this way because it's monthly challenges, but I don't have to feel the pressure of getting all 3 challenges finished within the month because I'm just going to save with it all year. Next up is February. So February was Oh Mama budget, and we'll just do the same thing here. Let's go ahead. I'm going to get black out because this is kind of dark. We'll make each icon $2, and we'll do $2, $4, and $6 coming into here. I like doing it this way. I can't wait to see what it's going to save us. Yay. And I think some of them have shut the box. Everything has something different, so it's not going to all be like this is a roll and save, shut the box. So it'll be, the savings will vary depending on what we get. Okay, so the first one in here is, or January, is from Kimmy with Beige and Girl Budgets, or Kimmy's Budgets on Etsy. And let's go ahead and mark off as 6. And we will save 6 in here as well. So that is $18 that we put in these challenges today. Perfect. And I will have everybody tagged down below in the description. Y'all, I didn't get any of my books out. I don't know what I was thinking. So next up, we have Janelle from Janelle Ray Budgets. She had this 2026 Savings Challenge book. And she has, in the front here, she has different challenges. Roll and saves, a birthday challenge, a 2026 and 2026. But for this binder, I'm going to be working on her monthly pages. So let's roll the D12 and see what we're going to scratch. So that is number 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. This will save us $100. And I would like to get these completed within the month so I can randomize it into my long-term sinking funds at the end of the month. And I might change that. I might hate it. I didn't do it that way last year. But we will just have to see how it goes. I don't know. I'm trying something different. All right, 7 again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I love how I counted that. Okay, and that is 2. So we are at $9 for this one. So 1 and 2. Perfect. Let's go one more time. And 1 and 2. And that is 4. Okay, so put a 1 back. We'll grab a 5. Put the 2 5s back. And grab a 10. Let's go one more time. And 3. So we'll go 1, 2, and 3. And another 4. I like these numbers. They are not super spicy, so let's put another 1 back and grab a 5, and we will stop right there. And there's no pressure on myself if I don't get this all done within January. It's okay. I have all year. It'll just randomize into the next month. I'm not going to put a ton of pressure on myself with my long-term savings. I want to appreciate them and take my time with them. Okay, so next up is my friend's book. I love this one. It is from Carmen with the Humble Budgeter, and I believe this has 20 pages in it. This savings challenge will save us $1,000. So we're going to roll our D20, and we're going to flip to page 8. I wrote little numbers on the pages here. So page 8 is a save 20. And you just color in the amount that you save. So let's go ahead and add $5 for this one. Perfect. So our first $5. And look at Pregnant Phoebe, if you remember that episode. Let me know down below if you're a fan of Friends. Like I said, it's my favorite TV show ever. All right, let's go again. Page 4. So we're going to flip back this way. And no uterus, no opinion. And that's right. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the highest number on here, which is 8. So we will grab 5, 6, 7, and 8. And I'm actually going to take those 2 5s out and grab a 10. Y'all, this is going to be a long video. I'm sorry. I didn't think that through when I did this. Okay, so page 16, because we are already 30 minutes into this. Okay, page, ooh, my ring's opened. Ruh-roh, Raggy. Okay, so this is a scratch and save. The amounts are 1 through 6. Let's roll the D12. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And that's a 1. Let's go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And that's a 6. So we will stop right there. And we'll grab 7, 8, 9, 10. So we are adding $20 to this challenge today. Perfect. Next up, we are in our binder now. Okay, so this is my Winnie the Pooh Happy Planner. And I have all of my savings challenges in here. And this one is from Christelle with Divine Savings Code. 2026 is the year of the horse. This will save $8.20. And I want to save the most expensive number on here. And I think that's a 30. Nope, there's a 31. I will probably put a mini toward this one as well. And I believe 31 is the highest number. And let's color in, match the horse's hair here. So we're going to use this mustard yellow. All right, and we're going to color in the 31. So that's 10, 20, 30, and $1. $31 coming in this one. Yay! All right, next up we have our Save with Miss Judy. This is save her $5 a month. And she has 5 icons here for January, but there are only 4 Sundays. Same thing earlier. So we're going to go ahead and color in 2 pairs of mittens. So let's see, the first pair is going to be pink. And then we'll color in the little thingies, a little darker pink. I don't know what they're called, like the wristband piece. Okay, so that is 5. We're going to put $10 in here because we're going to do 2. I need to put some of these markers away. I'm getting... My desk is becoming marker happy. All right, and then the next one, what color? Let's do these 2 greens, you think? Let's see. They look nice and pretty. Oh yeah, that's a pretty green. Ignore me coloring out of the lines like an animal. Okay, and let's do a little bit darker green, I think, for the little wrist part. I like these Sharpies because the tip is super sharp on them. Okay, so $10 coming in for Miss Judy's challenge. Perfection. All right, and then our last big challenge, or challenge that will take us a while, is another Save 2026 and 2026. And this one comes from Gem City Budgets. I got this on her Etsy. It's a digital download. And the way that I'm going to do this is I'm going to roll a colored, or the instructions say roll a color dot die, and then go to that section and save that amount. I really liked that. My color dot die has orange on it, not pink. So if I roll in orange, I will go to the pink section. And my beautiful bling dice here is from Eva with Budget Your Life. And we got purple. So the highest number in purple is, it's like a, let's use this one. What do we think? It's like a blue purple. Yeah, this works. Is 30. So let's see, 10, 20, 30. So we do have it. So let's go ahead and color in the 30. And I'm going to use all different shades for each box. So this box will be all different shades of purple. This one will be all different shades of green, pink, etc., etc. Okay, so let's go one more time. We have the money, and we got Lelo, and I think the highest number in Lelo, my daughter used to say it that way, is 28. So 25, 6, 7, and 8. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. And then let's get a yellow and color in our 28 right here. Awesome sauce. Okay, so that should be $58 that we are adding today. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 55, 6, 7, and 8. I didn't bring bigger bills today because I wasn't sure how everything would go. And it's a new binder that has no money in it. All right, so now we have some New Year's scratchers. So this first one is from Christelle with Divine Savings Co. Again, no rush to finish these within a certain time frame, but my thought with adding some smaller challenges toward the back is that they will finish before these, and they will give me something to randomize at the end of the month in my long-term sinking funds, if that makes sense. So let's see which one we're gonna scratch. 3, so 1, 2, and 3, and that is a 6. And I will probably do in this binder, the words are hard, y'all. What I do in most of my binders is I will keep going through, like if we still have money and I finish the back section here, we'll just go back to the front, and then I'll put a bookmarker to indicate where we left off. So 1, 2, and 3. Ooh, and that's a 9, so 15 coming into this one. All right, I like those scratchers. So 10 and 15 coming in here. Perfect. And I went a little ham buying the 2026 challenges. I was so excited about them. So I have a ton of these challenges. They'll probably last me all year. This one is from the Enchanted Owl's Nest. It's a Save 50. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And that's a 4. Let's go again. 1, 2, and 3. And that's a 7. We can stop there. So $11 coming in here. That was our last 10. All right. Next up, we have a child. I almost said a child. A challenge from Wild Everest. This is a Save 40. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And that's a 9. And let's see, how are we doing here? Let's go ahead and stop there. So 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Okie dokie. We have this, do we have 2? Yeah, we have 2 challenges from LV Budgets. This one's a Save 100, and this cute one is a Save 50. So let's work on the Save 100 first. I'm gonna put the cute little horsey there. So I suspect some of these will be spicy numbers, but I love her challenges. I just think they're gorgeous, and her scratchers they scratch like butter. So number 1, that's an 8. Let's go again because this is a bigger amount. And 3, so we'll go 1, 2, and 3. 8 and 9 is 17. Awesome. Uh-oh, I left scratcher there. Okay. So 5, 10, 15. 16, 17. Okie dokie. And I might reduce the amount of scratchers I have here in the back if I find that I'm not like making it through the binder at least one time. We are just going to play it by ear and see how it goes. This one is from Budget by Camilla, and it's a Save 100 as well. And we will go 1, 2, and 3. And that is 7. Do we want to go again? How many? Okay, we only have 1 challenge left. So 1, 2, and 3. So $13 to get this one started. Love it. So 5, 10, 11, 12, and $13. $13. Okay. And last but not least, we have this challenge from Lemon Ivy. It says, let's do this 2026. and it's a save 75. So we'll go 1 and 2. That's an 8. Let's go again. And then we'll go 1, 2, and 3. And that's a 5. Perfect. So $13 to get this one started. 1, 2, and 3. We have probably, I would say, like $20 left. So I think what I want to do, let's just flip back to the front. I'm going to confuse myself. Well, that one we can't do because it's a weekly challenge. We could try, let's do another one on this one. And let's pull a roll call card. That's a D8. The D8 is right there, and that's a 2. So we're going to add another 2. I think I'm going to do a pattern. So we're going to do pink next. All right, and another $2 coming in. Let's go again. I love using these roll call cards. All right, that's a D10 and a 1. All right, die, come on now. I need my purple back out. Is this the right purple? No, I think it's this one. I love bright colors, like the colors that I'm using to color this. I love it. I love it. I love it. So now this one has 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. $12. Okay. And next week's number for Karen's challenge isn't too high. Let's do another scratcher in Janelle's challenge. So 1, 2, and 3 will come here. And another 4. Lots of 4s. All right, let's go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And 5. So we're going to add another $9 to this one. So let's come here and we'll put a 1 back and grab our last 2 5s. So now this one has 10, 15, 25, 26. Nice. We are left with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, $16. So let's see. I know I said I would go back to the front and use a paper clip, but now that I'm thinking about it, I'm not going to do it that way. I'm just going to I am just going to flip through and see what I want to do. That's what I'm going to do. Let's do some more in our scratchers. So let's do another one on this one. We left off there, so 1. And that's a 7. Perfect. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So now in this one we have 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, and 22. All right, next up we have, let's do the smaller one from Wild Everest. That's a save 40 because we've already got 9. It says values 2 through 9, and I'm thinking we won't get another 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But if we do, that's exactly what we have, so it's quite all right. And 3. 1, 2, 3. And that's a 2. Let's go again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's a 5. Perfect. So that's $7 coming in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And I think I've mentioned in some of my other videos that I'm not doing catch-alls or anything like that. This $2, instead of worrying about, and I know I have challenges that probably have 2s, like my 2026s and stuff, but instead of worrying about that, I'm going to grab that $2 and we're going to put it into our New Year's around the world. So instead of $7, we'll get to play with 9. I love this challenge, and the more money I can put into it, the better, because this money goes to also important sinking funds as well, and this money we pull at the end of the month. So this week, I did finally decide on the categories. So this month we have debt, Black Friday, month ahead, lawn care, family fun, and then of course my girls. Those are the categories that I decided on. So this is from Vicki with Pink Plum Budgeting. It's New Year's around the world. Each little dashboard has a different scene for New Year's in different places of the world. I love it. And so I do this daily, and I convert that $7 into $7 in prop coins here, but because we have two additional dollars, I'm gonna add that to this. So we have 50, 75, $1, and then let's do another, we'll do it that way as well. All right, so perfect. And then we're gonna put our $9 into our bank back here. And then rolling a 3-sided die. So I think I can finally put all these other die away. We start where we left off yesterday. So we left off where my little sunglasses paper clip is here. And that was on challenge number 4. And we roll the 3-sided die, and we assign that number of prop coins to the challenge based on what the die is. And we keep going through the challenges until we run out of prop coin. And there was one other thing I wanted to say and I forgot. Oh, there are 8 challenges in here total. And I will probably stick with that. The past couple of months, I've been doing 10 challenges in these binders, but I think I like 8 better. I think. So I'm going to put my roll call cards up. I like to kind of clean up my mess as I go. All right. So 2 coming into number 4 to get it started. 1, 2. I'm not sure that we'll finish anything today. Some of these did carry over from December, but I think we finished most of those. So pretty much everything that I'm doing is new. But we have played in this a couple of times. We played twice yesterday because I forgot to do it on the first. 2. All right, so we made it through the binder once. That's exciting. 1. That one's already got $1. Yay. All right. 2. I forget that the money's going to go further because I'm playing with less challenges, and I like that. I like that because that means we'll finish things faster. And I like the quick wins of these. It's like perfect, especially when I do long-term challenges and I'm looking at some of them going, oh my gosh, I'm never going to get this done. Okay, we have 2 left. One's going into that one. Let's see, 3. 1 and 3, we can only give it 1, so we will start here tomorrow. All right, and let's see how everybody did. Let's put some of these markers away, clean up our mess, and let's see here. So let's put our dice tower away. All right, so number 1 got 25, 50, $1.50. Awesome. $1.50. This one comes from Nicole with Keely's Creations, and let's use a pretty color. What color? We did blue yesterday. Let's do pink today. I love pink. All right, so that means we can color in 6 squares. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 for our $1.50. And I'm going to go ahead and take $1 out because we added 2 extra dollars. I don't want to forget to do that. All right, challenge 2 got 25, 50, 75, and $1. And each square here is worth 25 cents, so we can color off 4. This challenge is from Erica with Superior Budgets, cute little snowman globe. All right, so we only need $1 to finish that one. Yay. All right, and that one didn't have any 50-cent pieces, so, okay. 25 or 50, 75, and $1 in this one. Hey, and that's what this one needed. This cute snowman challenge is from Karen with the Faithful Dash. So let's see. That is in spot number 3. And spot number 3 is going toward month ahead. So let me grab a pen here. So number 3, month ahead, and we will pull the money for that. And then I get to show you guys how I'm organizing the money this month. All right, so I'm going to pull that $1 out as well. So the 2 extra dollars that I added has now been pulled out, and we're going to put it back in with our extras. So now we're back to $7 in prop coins. All right, number 4 got 50, 75, $1, $1.25, and $1.50. And this one is from North Country Cash Queen. And we get to, what did I say? 50, 75, $1, $1.50. So we get to color in 25, 50, 75, $1, $1.25, $1.50. So we get to color in lots of party hats today. Yay! Woo woo! All right, almost there, guys, almost there. Perfect. All right. Oh, you know what? We need to grab a new challenge to replace Karen. So let's flip back to our extras really quickly. And let's grab this one. I've got to get some more challenges in here. This was a freebie on my coffee. It says 2026, still not joining a gym, and it's this cute little raccoon eating pizza. I thought that was funny. So that one will go in numero 3, numero 3. All right, and now we're on number 5. So it got $1. And this one is from Tanya with Oma Crafts and Budgets. Each balloon is worth 25 cents, so we can color in 4. It's hard for me to fussy color these because I want to color them pretty because they'd be fun to color. All right, number 6 got $1 in it. Oh, and that's what this one needed. This one is a cute challenge from Lacey with Blue Kiwi Budgets. She sent it in some smile mail in my Christmas card. This one saved $6. And number 6 is Morgan, who is my oldest daughter. So we will write that on the back here. Number 6, Mo. That's what I call her. Mo. Morgan. All right. Number 7 got 50, 75, and $1. And this one is from Miss Anna with Anna Banana Budgets. Each circle is worth 25 cents, so we'll color in 4. And last but not least, in challenge number 8, it got $1 as well. So this one is from April with April's Fresh Start. We can color in 4, so this one should finish tomorrow. It only needs 25 cents. Yay! Oh, I just marked on myself. Front row. I just licked it. I probably shouldn't have done that because I shouldn't be licking Sharpie, but I did. It took it right off. All right, so let's grab the money for these two. So that is a $4 and that's an $8. $6. I can't read apparently. So 5 and 6 for that one, and 1, 2, 3, and 4 for that one. Did we replace Lacey's challenge? No, we did not. So we need to put a new challenge in number 6. Okay. Y'all, I don't have anything. Let's do this one. This is from Vicky with Pink Plum Budgeting. Each square will be worth 25 cents. This is so pretty. And it will save us 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Perfect. Thank you, Vicki. I love it. I love it. I love it. I've got to get some more challenges in here. All right. So now, instead of putting these into my randomizer box to hoard them till the end of the month, and I got this idea kind of like Becca from Becca Budget 777 does hers. She has a binder that she puts them into. So I did the same thing. I created a binder for each of the categories. So we have debt, Black Friday, month ahead, lawn care, family fun. And I do have these also in my sinking fund binders, but I wanted a binder just for these so I could total up what each one got each month. And then at the end of the month, I will pull it and put it into their appropriate sinking funds. But this is a way for me to keep it organized. So I liked this idea. So, excuse me, let me take a sip of water. My throat is dry. All right, so this one went to Morgan. She doesn't have anything yet this month, so this is her first $6. Perfect, and then I'm just putting the completed challenges back in this envelope back here, right there. Hey, look, there's a challenge we could use. This was left over. It's a Christmas challenge, but I don't care. So we'll put that one in there. And then this one is going to number 3, month ahead. And it already had one challenge for it complete this month. So now we finished this one quickly. If you see all the blue, it got its money. It got a lot of money yesterday. So now in month ahead, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and $8. Yay! So I'm stuffing these, but not stuffing these until the end of the month. I'm just stuffing them in a like a holding cell. And then I can change these categories. I definitely want to focus a little bit more on debt now that the holidays are over. So we have debt, Black Friday. I just think that's a fun way to save for it because there's no rush. Anyway, lawn care, that's about to come up. Family fun, I'd like to stock that one up a little bit. And then, of course, my girls. So, yeah. All right, you guys. I hope that made sense. That was it for our long-term savings. I'm super excited to get that started. Tomorrow is Mini Monday and game day, so that's what we've been working on. But I am starting the Survivor collab, and I'm super nervous about it because it's a timed game, and I think I'm going to play it at the end of the video, so if I get all worked up, then I don't have to film the rest of the video that way. But it will be super fun. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Be a ray of sunshine everywhere you go, and I will catch you tomorrow. Bye, friends.